Hello everyone, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's story is titled Princess Nkiru and the Wise Old Woman Who Lived by the Riverside. Once upon a time, there lived a beautiful and wise princess named Nkiru, which means the future is bright. She was a beauty to behold and was always smiling and joyful. When she wakes up and sees the gentle sunlight through her bedroom window, Princess Nkiru would kneel down and thank God for a new day. Each day, the princess would dedicate time to learning from the teacher that was employed by the king, Nkiru's father. Nkiru would ask questions about different things and people, putting her attention in gaining knowledge. With each passing day, Princess Nkiru's beauty radiated not only from her physical appearance, but also from the wisdom that came from within her. Her smile and joyful appearance was also delightful. Princess Nkiru loved to listen attentively to the villagers and would offer her wisdom and compassion to those in need. Her genuine interest in others made people admire her. One fateful day, a devastating famine cast a shadow over the village. Crops withered and the once green fields turned barren. The villagers, desperate for food, pleaded with the king of Bissau village for help. The king called for a meeting with the village elders, but none of them knew what to do. Everyone was confused. The children were the most affected. Princess Nkiru was sad to see the villagers feeling helpless. Determined to find a solution, Princess Nkiru prayed to God and asked for solution. One night, she heard a voice in her dream telling her what to do. My daughter, go to the wise old woman who lives by the riverside and ask for help. Go with only your childhood friend. I have instructed the wise woman on how to help you, the voice said. In the morning, Nkiru was not sure if the voice was real. She began to wonder to herself. She then decided to obey the voice for the sake of her people. Mama Chisom, the old woman, was a widow who lived by the river. She left the village with Chisom, her daughter, after having a dream where she was instructed to grow herbs by the riverside and use her wisdom to help the villagers. So, a day after the dream, Princess Nkiru, accompanied by her best friend, set out on the journey to seek help from the old woman who lived by the riverside. As Princess Nkiru approached Mama Chisom's riverside hut, she could hear the soothing sounds of flowing water. Mama Chisom was sitting in front of her hut. Her eyes lit up with joy as soon as she saw the princess. Princess Nkiru knelt down to greet the wise old woman, but the woman told her to stand up. My beautiful princess, what a great honor to have you in my home today," the old woman said. "Our wise mother," replied Princess Nkiru, "I come seeking your help on the challenges that burden our village." Princess Nkiru respectfully declared. Mama Chisom, with a warm smile, invited Nkiru to sit down beside her. "Princess, your presence honors my humble home. Speak freely, and together we shall find the solution that weave through the challenges of the village." Princess Nkiru, grateful for the wise woman's hospitality, began sharing the villagers' worries and sought Mama Chisom's counsel on bringing the farming in the village to an end. The wise woman listened attentively to the princess and then spoke softly. "To end the farming, you must seek the sacred Uda tree at the heart of the jungle. Behind the tree, you will find a hidden stream. Fetch water from this stream and sprinkle it across the village, offering gratitude for the gift of nature. Everyone should be thankful and joyful as you perform the rite. You are the only person that the Uda tree would obey because of your joyful, compassionate, and humble spirit. My princess, may the power of the Uda tree and nature favor you." Grateful for the counsel given to her, the princess bid farewell to Mama Chisom and returned to the village. Princess Nkiru told her parents the outcome of her visit to the old woman who lived by the riverside. The king tried to discourage his daughter from going to the forest, but Princess Nkiru insisted. "I can't bear to see people suffer anymore, especially the children. Don't worry about me, Papa. I will be okay." The king reluctantly agreed and said to his daughter, "May the god of Bissau village go with you and bring you back, my daughter," the king said. Princess Nkiru then ventured into the jungle. She expected to encounter wild animals, but was surprised that none of the animals came out. She finally saw the ancient Uda tree. The tree was very large with a lot of branches. Princess Nkiru was afraid, but she was very bold. She walked behind the tree and saw the stream just like the wise old woman had told her. Gently, Princess Nkiru brought out her keg and fetched water from the clean stream. With the water from the sacred source on her head, she returned back to the village. On sighting the princess, the anxious villagers who had been praying for the safe return of the princess all burst out in jubilation. Princess Nkiru told everyone to stay calm but joyous so that she could perform the rite. The villagers obeyed her and started being joyful. They beat the drums and were dancing while the princess walked around the village, sprinkling the water all over the place. Miraculously, as she was sprinkling the water, The crops began to flourish, the animals began to come back to life, and the farming was lifted, bringing prosperity back to the grateful villagers. Everyone became very excited. The rejoicing was great. The king started to shed tears of joy. My daughter, thank you very much for your sacrifice of kindness and love. Thank you for making me proud. I bless you and declare that your children will also make you proud, said the king. The queen, on the other hand, held her daughter and said to her, "You are an amazing child. Now I know why God created you in a special way. I prepared your favorite meal. Let's go back to the palace so that you can take a bath and eat." The next day, Princess Nkiru went back to Mama Chisom. She greeted her and said, "Your counsel has brought immeasurable joy to the Bissau kingdom. How can I ever thank you and repay you for this incredible gift?" Mama Chisom smiled and replied, "Princess Nkiru, the true gift lies in passing on this wisdom to others. Teach the people of Bissau the importance of being humble, compassionate, and spreading joy to others. When they learn and continue to practice the lessons, the kingdom will continue to prosper." And so, Princess Nkiru agreed with Mama Chisom and dedicated herself to sharing her knowledge to other people. And that is how the Bissau kingdom continued to flourish. The moral lessons in the story are the importance of humility, why it's good to be compassionate, and the power of spreading joy to people around you. We have come to the end of today's story. I hope you learned something new from Princess Nkiru. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and like this video. I'll see you again in another episode. Until then, stay uplifted.